As you can see here, if you smell it, you'd eat it. You get a horn swobbler from that one.
We've got lots of little silos because everything we do is segregated.
Yeah, you're doing, Australia grows up to 40% of the world's malt. Growing across 5 million hectares of land, barley is Australia's second largest grain crop. But the truth is, large-scale conventional agriculture like barley farming in Australia is not only emissions intensive, but it can jeopardise soil health, water quality, biodiversity and the resilience of our farming communities. So we've been sourcing barley through Voyager Craft Malt, who sources from certified sustainable farms such as this one since late 2021. For brewers like us, not only is it the primary ingredient in beer, but it's also one of the main contributors to the environmental footprint of a skewy. The good news is, just as our industry boasts passionate brewers that care about their craft and the environment, the agricultural sector also features passionate farmers that prioritise soil health and conscious cultivation. So how do we shift and support the regenerative agriculture movement?
I am an ex-farmer and I farmed for about 20 years using regenerative practices, and then I was certified organic as well. So looking after the land has always been important to me. So Certified Sustainable is a company that is a not-for-profit. It grew from a group of farmers that were utilising management practices that really made them more effective and more efficient, and to utilise the natural cycles more instead of just utilising synthetic inputs to prop up their crops.
It's a rewarding thing when you know you've grown food for people, but in terms of looking after your own backyard, well, we don't want to leave a scar on the ground that we're farming. I don't want to be responsible for that.
We've been on a journey the last few years, utilising certified sustainable malt and hops in our small scale and pilot batch brewing. And most recently, our Northern Rivers beer, NRB, now pouring at local pubs. But we keep asking ourselves, how can we look beyond the brewery walls and support more growers, maltsters, brewers and distillers to see the importance of regenerative agriculture?
Or the reduction in carbon emissions from organic or certified sustainable barley is phenomenal. It's a pretty easy way to fix the planet by just drinking beer, making a decision whether there's 2 beers on tap and knowing that they both contain barley and one of them contains barley that's been grown in a method that's far better for the environment is a pretty cool way to save the world, isn't it?
This is how Good Grain was born. We've always known there's something special about the craft industry. The relational culture, innovation, appetite for collaboration and pushing the status quo. This is why we're calling on our fellow craft enthusiasts, brewers, maltsters, distillers and the like to support the Good Grain movement. Good Grain is an impact fund supporting conscious cultivars in Australia's cereal grain growing industry, pioneering regenerative, sustainable and innovative ways to produce malt. From paddock to pint, we all have a role to play in caring for our land, no matter where we sit in the supply chain.
One of the things that's really encouraging about certified sustainable and particularly a lot of the clients that we work with that are happy to support and promote farmers and seeing the benefit of regenerative farming is that there's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Our farmers are seeing that, hey, there is people that are interested in this, there is a way out of this.
So Good Grain is all about rallying the supply chain together to bring the vision of a regenerative grain economy to life. Check out goodgrain.au to learn more.